Did you like the Napoleon movie or no?
I liked the Napoleon movie. Yes, we were going to talk. You had a couple thoughts from people of the internet.
Yep.
Now, everybody who I saw it with said they didn't really connect with Joaquin Phoenix.
Really?
Which I was a little surprised by, but I get too. Joaquin Phoenix is one of the best actors of our times. I think you put him up there with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I think so.
Really?
I do. I think so. I think he's great.
I think he's very
I guess
good.
Daniel Day-Lewis is the best. Who else is great? You got
Actors
De
of our
Niro
times?
and you got Christian Bale and
Denzel Washington. I put up
Denzel,
there.
of course. But
Tom Hardy,
so people.
who played Drexel Spivey.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
I like how you picked that character. You knew I'd know. That was White Boy Day.
Oh, shit. Oh, what? Only has 62% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's a 6.8
So
6.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Everyone said that they didn't really connect with the character, which I thought was I was very impressed by the reviews I was getting in this car ride home. You know what I mean? Yeah, everyone said they couldn't really connect with him. And so they didn't care when he died, you know what I mean? And whatever, it's history. You can look this shit up, whatever. Yeah. But I think that was how Napoleon was. I don't think he
was aloof.
I don't think you connected with him. I think he was weird with women. He was awkward. I think they said he might have smelled bad too, and he was just kind of a goof, man. And he jackrabbit. They show him he had just no sophistication. Exactly, he's all about that speed, bro. He blitzkrieged. Yeah, there's no warming it up. No,
outflank you.
Yeah. He was flanking all right. But yeah, he. I think that was kind of him. I think he's not a. I don't think Napoleon's a very lovable dude.
Yeah.
I don't think you connect with a guy like that. I think
another Washington.
I think he's good at what he does. He belonged on the battlefield, and you know what I mean. Not for nothing, he did do some stuff when he was in power that was good. He did have some progressive ideas. You know.
Yeah, interesting. Well,
what did you hear about the movie? What were they bitching about?
It's hard to tell.
I want to rewatch it. I would love to be able to rewatch it with subtitles.
Some people
with captions.
Some people thought the pacing was too slow. Some people thought.
Did I mention in the movie? A lot of Josephine action.
Really?
A lot of it's because, but that's also Napoleon's story.
Gotcha.
Is he was in love with Josephine, and even when he divorced her, he was still in love with her. He'd visit her with his son, and you know what I mean? That was his woman. That's his person.
Yeah. Interesting. You know who's American? Bless you. You know who's America's?
He did it for France. That's why he had to divorce her. You know, because she couldn't give him a son.
Who's America's woman?
America's woman? Are you transitioning?
You know who's the Josephine of America?
Is this a transition?
It's a transition.
Shit.
It's a transition.
All right. Well, you're not going to tell me what people said about Napoleon? Just they said it was slow?
No. So, it's hard to tell because there's different critiques of the movie itself.
You didn't see it, Connor, did you?
I didn't see it. People do not like Joaquin Phoenix's performance.
Yeah, man. I've been getting some of that. I've been hearing some of that.
But I also
I'm mad at it.
Almost everything the critics hate, I like.
I feel like the blandness was a part of it.
That was a choice.
I feel like the blandness was a choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say because I haven't seen it. All I've seen is the critiques.
Okay.
So, I'm keeping an open mind. I'm definitely going to see it.
Yeah.
It's the first movie I was actually very excited for, and Oppenheimer and this.
Me as well. I've not seen Oppenheimer. I'm going to do research on him a little bit before I see that one, and I'm excited for Killers of a Flower Moon, the new Scorsese movie, which is based on a true story in the 1900s of Leonardo DiCaprio plays this guy who's who there's oil under these Native Americans' land, and he marries a bunch of them and kills a bunch of them. It's a true story.
Wow.
So I'm gonna I want to see. That's the next movie I'm excited about. I think it comes out around Christmas.
Those semi-true stories are always the most interesting. Like the true story of Neil McCauley from
I know that
from
name.
Heat.
Oh, Heat. Yeah.
He's a real Chicago gangster, and he's as badass in real life as he was in the movie. Neil McCauley was a legit.
I read about him.
A legit. What do they call that? When you're what do they call that? A finesse man? What do they call it? A confidence man.
Oh,
right?
con man.
Yeah, he's a confident, a legit confidence man.
Yeah.
Buy a building next to the bank to drive.
Did he get killed in a grocery store?
I think he might have. Yeah.
He was robbing a grocery store for not much money or something.
Yeah. That age of the Well, that's obviously later, but the age of like the outlaws and stuff, again, very romantic to be like a Dillinger. And,
bro, the first thing I said in the Napoleon movie was, can't do that anymore. Not with cameras. They take over this castle that these guys have, and you can't do that. They're gonna have security. You're gonna be like, hey, there's all these on our land. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? They're out there. It's like Washington going across the Delaware.
Can't do that.
When everyone's drunk on Christmas Day.
Can't do that.
Done, son.
Can't do that.
Done, son. It's over.
They got drones from outer space.
It's over.
And they're willing to clip this whole building just to take us out and be like, oh no, those other people, they were, those guys were all insurgents too.
Yeah.
You're just like, what are you talking about, man? I'm just the janitor. Nah, the guy was a terrorist. Yeah. Super terroristy. Kaboom boom. Anyway, yeah. Prove he wasn't.